We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Cincinnati Reds. Coming to the plate now, Jean Segura. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew.
The 1-1 home.
Mccutcheon.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
That is third.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That's popped up. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That is fourth. The first baseman, number 17, Reese.
Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 2-1 pitch. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You could work out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. To the plate now, Jessie Winker. And there's ball 2 now. Castellanos aboard here at first with nobody out. Winker in front, 3 balls and a strike. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out. In is Joey Votto now.
The first baseman, Joey.
And he misses 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around it?
Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. That's popped up. And no one will track it down.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Standing in, Eugenio Suarez, head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He's 0 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Hard hit ball to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
That is fifth. The second baseman, Mike.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. At the plate, Aristides Aquino. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-1. Well hit to right, but a foul ball.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch.
And there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, number 3. And now the Reds look to push more across the plate in the opening frame. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here it comes on 1-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Three and one.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
A bullet to first base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Now batting, Nick Williams, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-1 home. In his career, Williams brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. The 1-2. The bouncer to the left side, right to him. The second for 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Kingery's there, and there's 1 away. So stepping in, Sonny Gray. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Count even at 2-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Nick Castellanos now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Another 1-2 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Stepping in, Jessie Winker. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Hit in the air out to left. And Mccutchen will put this one away, and the inning is over. Standing in, Scot Kingery. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting 9.
Stepping up now, Zach Eflin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
3-2 pitch. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
The shortstop.
Striding in once again, Gene Segura. The 1-1.
That's a ball.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, the base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew.
At the plate, Andrew Mccutchen. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Bryce Harper.
Down the left field line and deep. And they can't run it down. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB has been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready with the 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Number 44 is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Votto, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. 1-2, here it comes.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So 1 gone now in the Cincinnati third, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone! Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. This one's down to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner. In now, Aristides Aquino. A high fastball is in there. This is in the air out to left field. There to take it in is Mccutchen now for route number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering.
I got to count 2-2.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home. Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, Didi Gregorius as we begin the top of the 4th. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. At the plate, JT Realmuto 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Into the box, Nick Williams. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out. And in steps Scot Kingery. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second base, Scot Kingery.
The 3-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Velazquez has it. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
The pitcher, number 54, Sonny.
At the plate now, Sonny Gray. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Segura for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Nicolas Castellanos. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th. And next to bat will be Jessie Winker. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Zach Eflin, and they'll need him to get something going here. 1-1. 1-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Fouled off. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And that would never through the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Gene Segura standing in. A hit in 2 tries so far. Drilled on the ground to short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Standing in now, Andrew Mccutcheon. Galvis relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. In now, Joey Votto. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Oh, that's low.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And that's out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Eugenio Suarez. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
Yeah, that last at bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready now for Cincinnati, Mike Moustakas.
Second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
The 1-1 home. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that is off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting, number 44.
To the plate now, Aristides Aquino. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Williams looks up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Robert Stock is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Robert Stock.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Freddie with the 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Here's Bryce Harper now.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Full count now, 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Another one sent foul. Popped him up. Suarez is there. 1 away. Jose De Leon enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Didi Gregorius will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Galvis ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
The center fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Into the box, Nick Williams. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Three and 1 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and trade for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Williams is under it. 1 down. Mark Payton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Reds. Number 34.
1 out, nobody on.
Payton.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Full count now, 3-2. Now that's popped up. Gregorius is there for it. 2 gone. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Nicolas Castellanos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Wade Miley will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 22. Wade.
7th inning ready to roll. Ready once again, Scot Kingery. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2 is a fastball down below the knees. Hit out towards second, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single. Davey Grion will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 73, Davey Grion.
Nobody out, runner on first. Bouncer up the middle. There's one. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Now back.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Jean Segura. Now the 2-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into very shallow right. Number 44 is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side.
For the traditional 7th inning, Red.
Adam Morgan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 46.
Digging in now, Jessie Winker. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
In now, Joey Votto. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
The third baseman, number 7.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the upper deck and gone. At the plate now, Mike Moustakas. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. In now for the Reds, Aristides Aquino. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Hey, and in that last at bat, he took this one to straightaway center field, the deepest part of the ballpark. So this guy can hit a breaking ball a long way.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Digging in once again, Freddie Galvis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 1-2 pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
3 runs already home here. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Tucker Barnhart would be next. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. There's ball 4. At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 2 out with a man at first. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's Andrew Mccutcheon now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-1. Looking at his career totals, Harper is carrying around his sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Still 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. That's popped up. Suarez in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready now, Rhys Hoskins. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. The 1-1. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And it's gone. Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So striding forward now, JT Realmuto. Last time through was a base hit. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I love getting free stuff.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! Robert Stevenson will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Kirk Casali is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Into the box now, Nick Williams. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So now to the plate, Scot Kingery. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Victor Arano will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Adam Hazley will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 40.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. There to make the catch is Hoskins, and that's the first out of the inning. So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And the right-handed hitting Nicolas Castellanos will bat next. The 3-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. Now at the plate, Jessie Winker. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-1 home. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And it's gone as they add still another. Standing in now, Joey Votto. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Adam Hazley. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Line drive to left. Castellanos is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. Right. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
3-1 to him now. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The first baseman, number 17.
Philly down to their last strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded by Mccutcheon. Throw on to first is going to be in time to take care of him. And the Reds have come back to even up this 4-game series at a game apiece as this one is over. And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Cincinnati Reds. Major League Baseball on The Show is next. Anthony DeSclafani gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Digging in, Gene Segura. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Philadelphia, the shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Segura.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
First pitch, 4-10.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Not the best changeup there, an easy take.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Game time temperature just a tick under 50 this afternoon. 49 degrees here at first pitch. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. On deck, there's Andrew Mccutchen. He'll hit next. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped up. Votto in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second, the lefty, number 22, Andrew Mccutchen.
Here's Andrew Mccutchen now. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
One out, nobody on. Fouled off. DeSclafani is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Two and one. Now Mccutchen belts one, carrying well to left field. And that one is gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew Mccutchen. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Batting third.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. And the pitch. Up high, 2-1 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. And it's fouled away. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's low.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
3-2 full count. Now the payoff pitch home. The swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. Into the upper deck and gone. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. 6th home run on the season for him as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
The third baseman.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The count now at 2-2.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Phillies 2 and the Reds nothing. Vince Velazquez is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Three balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
Batting second, the center fielder,
So digging in now, Jessie Winker. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Segura for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
batting third, the first baseman, Joey.
In is Joey Votto now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. And this is into the gap for Votto. Looks like extra bases. Throw won't get him.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez.
Foul ball.
Votto stands at second with 2 gone. Seared down the first baseline. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Settling in now, JT Realmuto. He's driven in 4 runs on 4 hits to this point in the series. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Up next will be Nick Williams. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's out.
And he misses again, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
And in steps Scot Kingery. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Mike Moustakas.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mccutcheon is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, number 44.
Into the box now, Aristides Aquino. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First pitch on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. As the Reds are off to Schneid, it's now a 2-1 game.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Barnhart.
Now here's the pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two out, nobody on. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Vince Velazquez. 9-1-2 due up.
Vince Velazquez.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew Mccutchen.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew Mccutcheon.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
No balls and a strike to count. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Phillies down in order. They lead it 2-1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani. He'll lead it off against Vince Velazquez.
Anthony DeSclafani.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's low.
lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit in the air to right field. Harper has a read on it. 1 out. So 1 away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nicolas Castellanos. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. Now here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
The 3-0. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And next to bat will be Jessie Winker. From the belt, the pitch.
1-0.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Now that's popped up. Gregorius has room in foul territory, and no one will get this one. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And another foul ball. And a Good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in to try it again. Bryce Harper comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Bryce Harper.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate, where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 17, Bryce Harper.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
The 0-1 on its way. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Didi Gregorius will be next. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. 2 are gone in the Philly 4th, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's a ball.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. 3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Stepping in now, Mccutcheon. Fouled off. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Even 1-1 count to Mccutcheon.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Open stance by Mccutcheon, and now the pitch is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Harper. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 44.
Stepping in, Aristides Aquino, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mccutcheon is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Reds are down in order. They're down 2-1. So next to the plate for the Phillies, JT Realmuto. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
To 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Williams.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Hey, tip your hat to the pitcher right there. That was a streak of 11 batters retired in a row before that base hit. Let's see if he can regroup and keep going.
To the plate now, Scot Kingery. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So now to the plate, Vince Velazquez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0. Hit hard to short, fielded by Galvis. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi.
Ready.
First delivery to him on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. First pitch on its way. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. One and one to Tucker Barnhart. Barnhart stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
To first. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Anthony DeSquafani.
Mark Payton will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Mark Payton.
And that misses, ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Hit hard up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Nick Castellanos now. From the stretch, and he takes ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
The 1-0 home. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. They still trail it here 2-1. Jose De Leon takes over to start the 6th inning on the
Now
mound.
pitching for the Reds, number 87, Jose De Leon.
Gene Segura standing in. His lifetime batting line against Jose De Leon. He's a perfect 2 for 2. Here comes the first pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch.
Count is 1-2.
Got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew Mccutcheon, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
2 balls and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Left side, but well foul.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Ready with another 2-2. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roy, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Reese Hoskins will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. He's set and the pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Change up low, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, the third baseman, Gregorius.
Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 2 down, runners at first and second. And it's fouled away. One and one. Here it is. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
1-2. Here it is. Fouled away. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Into right field, that's a base hit. He'll come home with it, and not in time as the run scores.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knob.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that brings up JT Realmuto. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Comes set with the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2. Left side. Galvis gets to it. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 3 and the Reds 1. Striding in, Jessie Winker. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Swing, and oh my, hit him with the hind over the bullpen and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Reds have cut this to a 3-2 game now.
That wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
In now, Joey Votto.
First baseman.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 home. Bases are empty here, nobody out. In there, 1-2 now. And this is sent on the ground out to Segura at short. Fielded cleanly, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Hard hit ball to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Mccutcheon.
Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Number 75. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Now in the box, Nick Williams.
Leading off for the Phillies, the center fielder, Nick Williams.
Here's the first pitch to him. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Galvis is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Scot Kingery.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Scot Kingery. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Neil Walker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Neil Walker.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order, but they still lead it 3-2.
7th inning, correct.
Jose Alvarez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jose Alvarez.
So coming to the plate, Aristides Aquino. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Alvarez has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Now here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Williams. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
digging in, the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-1.
Nope.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pops this one up. Kingery has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Now to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Philip Urban will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
hitting to the red. Number 6, Philip Urban.
And he lays off there, 1-0. He's working on bringing home the tying run, standing at second base. The set and the 1-0. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. And they will hold that possible tying run at third, as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Adam Morgan trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Nicolas Castellanos will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. Grounded to the right. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Fine work there from the Philadelphia pen. 8th inning coming up. Philadelphia's on top, 3-2. Michael Lorenzen's been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Gene Segura. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. On, he pops it up. Galvis moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Mccutcheon. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. Winker is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Standing in, Bryce Harper. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way.
Hey.
Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. David Robertson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30, David Robertson.
So striding in, Jessie Winker. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
1-2.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now back, first baseman, Joey Votto.
At the plate, Joey Votto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he punts the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss by Votto, and he'll head back to the dugout as out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
At the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. That misses. 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Two out with a man at first. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Aristides Aquino would be next. Robertson pauses. Here's the 3-0. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Number 44.
Here comes the first pitch.
At the ball.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Mccutcheon is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Nick Senzel is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 15, Nick.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way.
Hoskins.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Skied into straightaway right. Number 44 is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Gregorius.
Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Senzel brings it in, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Realmuto.
Now batting, JT Realmuto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. A ball and no strikes. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. The pitch. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Phillies down in order. They're up 3-2. Sir Anthony Dominguez is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Freddie Galvis will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here's one that misses to the Cincinnati shortstop. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 is looked at for ball 3.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, the pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. A runner at first with no outs here. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Dominguez, a 6'1" right-hander. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
There's a strike as he gets this one over. Nobody out, runner on first. It's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Kurt Casale will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 12, Kurt Casale.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 0-1 pitch. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. Segura for one. Back to first, it's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the 9th, but that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Philadelphia Phillies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Vince Velazquez earns the win, his 2nd. Sir Anthony Dominguez hammers down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Reds, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.